Hello friends, I'm Phoebe. I'm on a music discovery journey and I would love for you to join me. Now we are checking out artists from around the world, both old, new and everything in between. Tend to go back to rock and rock subgenres, but we cover a lot of other ground here. I have ADHD and I like everything if it sounds good. Maybe not everything. I'm currently on a Dayseeker rabbit hole. I heard that Dayseeker are bringing out a new album. At the time of recording, they're bringing out a new album later this month, but it could be that they've already released it. And I saw an email pop up to say this, and I thought, God, that's a band that my friends have been telling me to listen to for years, and I still haven't given them the time of day. So let's see what they're about. And Sleep Talk was the first one I listened to off a random Google question, a Reddit page that came out as a result of Google asking. I can't even speak. You know what I mean? I asked Google. Google took me to Reddit. Reddit told me Sleep Talk. Then I went to Without Me. Then I went to Homesick. Now we are already numb, just because one random person has said you should listen to these, and this is what I'm doing in all my chaos. So I have got the lyrics. I did have the lyrics up. There they are. No, that's not them. Oh, chat. Here we go. Yes, that is them. Sorry, I have many tabs. Dayseeker, yeah, they've been around since 2012. This album, it's from the Sleep Talk album. So Sleep Talk, the title track, was the first one I listened to. Absolutely loved it. It was brilliant. Already Numb is on there. It's the 7th track. I'm going to have to listen to this whole album as well, I think. Especially if I'm going to be seeing them live. I want to kind of know all their stuff, just because it's nice to know, isn't it? Okay, I've really enjoyed their sound though. I've really been enjoying, like, they're not as heavy as I imagined. I love it though. I think their vocals are really strong. I think the drums are particularly really great. Guitar's perfect. Everything sounds great. It's I can't explain it. It's such a nice listen. It's really aesthetically pleasing on the ears, which sounds like a strange thing to say, but also it's like a basic thing to say, but it's true. So Already Numb. I've also found there's like an overview of the track from their YouTube page. I think it's just talking about it or why they wrote the song. But we're going to look at that after. I couldn't seem to find a good quality live performance, and I didn't want to ruin it by looking at everything. So we're just going to listen to this one for this occasion. And let's go.
If you're gonna leave as fast as you came. Your gravity is quick to put me in my place. Learning how to let it not affect, burning through me like a cigarette. The further we grow, the stronger you're out. Separate my skin from every bone. I'm a prisoner when I can feel you go.
Oh my god.
You keep pushing me away, telling me to stay. Wish I could erase you from my brain. It might get so hard to feel love when I'm already numb.
It's very sad. Kind of understood that it was going to be sad, or like it wasn't going to be a happy song. Already Numb, was it? There was a clue in the name. This is a rough one. I think I really like Dayseeker with how emotional their songs feel. They feel quite emo to me, and I like that. If you're gonna leave, leave as fast as you came. Your gravity is quick to put me in my place. Learning how to let it not affect, burning through me like a cigarette, like trying to not let it upset me or hurt me, whatever we're going through. The further we grow, the stronger your hold. You can't escape it. Separate my skin from every bone. I'm a prisoner when I can feel you close. It's really a struggle for him to have them around. You keep pushing me away, telling me to stay. It's confusing. Wish I could erase you from my brain. I guess it's these conflicting feelings or these conflicting things that the person's saying to them. You make it so hard to feel love when I'm already numb. So it's kind of like too late, perhaps.
Wish I could erase you from my brain. You make it so hard to feel love when I'm already numb.
Love the guitar there, that was really nice.
You don't wanna leave till you sing round my wrist. You can pull the ends, guide me out, you see fit. Learning how to make a fool of me, always seem to wanna ruin me. The further we grow, the stronger your heart. I couldn't stop your exit. I never felt so desperate. But ghosts I see consistently. Leave as fast as you can. Separate my skin from every bone. I'm a prisoner when I can feel you close. You keep pushing me away, telling me to stay. Wish I could erase you from my brain. You make it so hard to feel love when I'm already numb.
Those vocals are so powerful. There's so much feeling in them. Almost feels like a desperation kind of sound. Or like stressing. You make it so hard to feel love when I'm already numb. Oh. It's kind of beautiful but really sad at the same time. There's a lot of sad stuff in there.
So hard to feel love when I'm already numb. If you reap what you sow, twist that knife in me slow. I'll bleed out on the floor if you can close that open door. If you reap what you sow, twist that knife in me slow. I'll bleed out on the floor. It's better I feel nothing. Separate my skin from every bone. I'm a prisoner when I can feel you close. You keep pushing me away, telling me to stay. Wish I could erase you from my brain. You make it so hard to feel love when I'm already numb. I'm already
I was not expecting that high bit at the end, but that was beautiful. God, that was beautiful. Beautifully sad, poetic. Separate my skin from every bone. I'm trying to think about what that, I know it, It feels like it's he doesn't want this feeling. He doesn't want to feel. I feel like that's what it's describing. But is there another phrase that I'm missing? Sometimes there's like glaringly obvious phrases that I am aware of, but I completely miss it. Or like there was a video I was watching the other week, and the guy licking a tree, but actually it was a bush, and that made a lot more sense with euphemism. But this is a completely different subject. But separate my skin from every bone. It's like he doesn't want to feel, right? I'm a prisoner when I can feel you close. You keep pushing me away, but then also telling me to stay. It's this really confusing relationship. If you reap what you sow, twist the knife in me slow, I'll bleed out on the floor. That's quite sad. That's quite bad. But then at the end of that section, he says, it's better I feel nothing. He just doesn't want to feel. He doesn't want to go through these emotions. It's heavy. That's really hard. That's really rough. I think a lot of people can relate to that as well, or have been able to relate to that at some point. And then we found the already numb. It's like a track by track. They've done some sort of track by track overview. So it's 2 minutes 41 seconds.
So Already Numb is about a girl that I had a past with. I've had a past with for almost 7 years, and it's just, that was probably like my 5th or 6th song that I've written about her through the span of, the time that I've known her. And it's kind of been an interesting thing, because I feel like, over the last 7 years of my life, it's like I met this one person, and the honest truth is that anybody else that I had met, or any other girls that I had like attempted to go out with, it just didn't really like hold a candle to like the connection that I felt like we had right off the bat, and that has still kind of remained true even like after all this time. And so it's just I really wanted to capture with that song how I do still have like a very like strong love for that person, but it was also kind of tackling that there are just these people that you can meet in your life where you have this kind of gravitational like pull to them, and it can kind of sometimes defy like logic or like ration, and because there were times where we'd be in like situations where it wouldn't be very healthy, and I don't think we would be treating each other maybe like the best way that we could, but there was still just this like undeniable attraction to one another, and we couldn't really seem to escape it or get past it. And at the time when I was writing that song, it was so our relationship was just kind of a roller coaster, and just these really big highs and these really just deep lows, where I would just be so happy one day and then just like miserable the next. And there was kind of a cycle where you get used to being like let down so many times that it's like it bums you out, but then it doesn't. Like, you kind of get numb to having to deal with like the same emotional interactions over and over again. And so I think with that song, I just wanted to capture that I did have like a big undeniable love for her, but I was also kind of freaking myself out how comfortable I was getting with like getting used to being let down, or just feeling like I wasn't enough, to be with her. But yeah, that's Already Numb.
Shit. Oh, that ended abruptly. That wasn't me. That was the video. Oh. Makes sense, doesn't it? It's very obviously makes sense. There was even like, you don't want to leave, tie your string around my waist, you can pull the ends, guide me how you see fit. It's kind of like you do it then. There was a line, always seem to want to ruin it. It's hard when you got someone around that wants to do that. But then also those highest of the highs, but also lowest of the lows. It can be really bad, a bad place for people to be in a relationship, or it could be a sign of toxicity. I'm not one to judge. I don't know the ins and outs and of anything, but some situations would be true that it's not a sign of a good relationship. When it's good, it's good, but when it's bad, it's like awful. And hopefully there are, if that is the case, that there are ways to get through and fix that, change that. Because if there aren't ways of fixing it or changing it, it's really hard to let go, but moving on is sometimes the best course of action, but it's not easy to move on. And yeah, it seems like Rory was just saying as well, like it seems like even after 7 years he's not really over that. And there's a lot of people that could probably relate as well and say the same thing, that there's still feelings there. I can't relate to that. I've had bad previous experiences with people in the past, and I've moved on now, and I'm in a better place now, and I'm with a person that is healthy for me now. So I know what I am. I'm in a better place, basically, and but I have been in situations like that before, and there is a point where you're like, what are we doing? Making me numb to this kind of situation, or like you said, like getting used to feeling let down. Depends how you see being let down as well, because I give a lot of benefit of the doubt, but there is a point where you're like, okay, yeah, this is, we could have done this, but you had to go ruin it. There's a lot of relatable situations that I could think of. That was nice though. The song as a whole was really nice. I liked the structure of it, the sound. It was a bit more of a slower pace. That would be like ideal as an acoustic set with the guitar. But it was nice hearing the other instruments coming in, the drums, when it kind of got a bit louder. His voice is just lovely. It's beautiful, isn't it? I think it's incredible. That is a banger. But like when I think of bangers, I think of like, party kind of style, like put it on a party playlist. That I would put on a playlist for like ballads. So yes, very, very good. Still can't wait to see them live. Very excited. If you liked that, please like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. So take care. Hopefully see you soon, and bye bye.